Hey, 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 friends! How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. My name is Rabbit, and thanks for joining me for episode number 102 of Let's Blindly Play Through Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song on the PlayStation 2. In our last episode, we wrapped up exploring Mirsaburg Castle. We did successfully make our way to Theodore's chambers, and as odd as it was, there was just a marked map lying open in the middle of the room, so of course our eyes were drawn to it. As soon as we looked at it, we saw that there was a pinpointed location called the Pagan ruins where we're going to assume that Theodore is being held prisoner. A monster ended up coming in and just saying, nobody looked at the map and lives, yet here we are. So enough said, let's go ahead and head straight into the Pagan ruins. I was also starting to share with you guys some juicy updates regarding just my life at work. Like, it's the little things, you know, especially during every, oh God, this music makes me very nervous, but we should be fine, right? No big deal. We'll just take out these enemies and we'll make our way through. It's fine. We're well. I slept at an inn in Mirsaburg, so all of our LP is restored. We're good. Rabbit, it's all about mindset. We're going to go in here with our heads held high and happy stories to share with one another. So anyway, I was telling you guys that it's been just crazy since this COVID-19 stuff has taken off, since I work for our hospital system, treating patients and doing general public health and health education programming and services. So it's been wonderful in the sense that it's nice to make an impact in the lives of our patients, but it's been exhausting as well because I've had some really long work hours and I've been picking up extra things that I formerly wasn't really tasked with doing, but a lot of our nursing staff is now working in the evenings and doing a lot of like 24/7 care and on-call care. It's been crazy. Like, we've just all been, I think, feeling the burn with what's been going down. But in spite of that, I feel like it's made some of us form much more meaningful relationships because you know who you can count on. And why is only one candle lit? That's very weird. Do you guys see that? I wonder if it means I need to go to the left. What is... I don't... Oh! There's a door! Hold on. What is going on? There's no door on this one? Oh, there is a door. What the heck? Let's just... I'm guessing that the... We'll fight the sky, but I'm guessing the candle means I need to maybe go to the left? I don't know. Is this going to be another one of those puzzles and we'll be here for like 5 episodes? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to pay attention and be hyper vigilant regarding any changes in our surroundings. Because I'm guessing something is going to be going down and we're going to be dealing with some interesting puzzles. Anyway, so I was telling you guys towards the end of episode 101 that there is an older male nurse, and already we do not have very many male nurses to begin with. And those that we do have, most of them are younger, new-ish graduates. So they're like 23, 24. You know, they're just young and they don't care about, I guess, going into a profession that is primarily dominated by females. Like, there are a couple of male elementary school teachers that... Did this go away? I don't understand. Why is this game playing so hard with me? So, okay, this is a total side story, but this is creeping me out. What on earth? So when I was doing my graduate program, I remember meeting a couple people who were doing like their masters in, I don't even know what it's called. Is it secondary education or or that might be middle school? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It really is not important. The point is, I met a couple of people who were getting their masters to be school teachers, and they were specifically focusing on elementary. So like kindergarten through 5th grade, I think is what it is here in the U.S., or maybe it depends on your region. Because I know some places 5th and 6th grade are considered intermediary school, and then 7th and 8th is considered middle school, 9th and 10th is junior high, 11th and 12th is high school. But I know in like small towns, they don't care and splice it up that much. It's like kindergarten through 6th or 7th grade is one group, and then 8th and 9th is one group, and then 10 through 12 is another group. So again, that doesn't really matter either. But elementary school teachers, I remember meeting a couple of people in this program, and for whatever reason, the cohort that was there when I was doing my master's degree, it was full of men that were wanting to be like 3rd grade and 4th grade teachers, and I thought that was interesting. I don't think it matters at all. I am one of those people that firmly believes anybody can do anything if you put your mind to it and you're interested in doing it. So anyone who's like, oh, I can't be a nurse because I'm a boy and boys don't become nurses, that's ridiculous. Like, go get your paper. Nurses get paid a lot of money, and there's a lot of room for growth in the field. Like, you could go on to become a nurse practitioner, and they make like, I'm going to tell you guys, one of the nurse practitioners that worked at the clinic I was at in Wisconsin, that girl was making $60 an hour as a nurse practitioner. That's some big cash, you guys, and not that money matters. You guys already know, especially if you've been watching me for a while, I am not impressed by money. That stuff does not matter to me. I'm happy to make a decent enough salary to where I can support my whole family while my husband is in school and not making any money. So 2 of us are living on one income, and we're okay. Like, yeah, it'd be nice if we had a little bit more money, but we have enough to where we can eat every single week. Our bills are paid. We have a little bit of extra left over from each of my paychecks to go into savings. Like, I really can't ask for more than that. I don't have to worry about where my next meal is going to come from. And if there's something that I really want as like a gift to myself or to someone that I care about, usually I can afford those gifts, or I just have to save up for a little while. That's an okay life for me. I don't need to have all of this money. I don't know. I think people care too much about social status, whether that's the job title that they have, or the number of degrees that they have, or the number of dollars in their bank account. Like, those things are nice, but it's just stuff and titles, and I think relationships are more important. But that's just me. You know, you can call me a dirty hippie if you want to. Anyway, this is like totally me kind of going off of my own little thing. I'm supposed to be talking about the nurse, but then I was sharing it's interesting because he's a 56-year-old nurse, whereas most of our male nurses are younger, because I feel like the younger generation, like my age group and the group under me, we don't care as much about those sorts of things because, and that's why I was highlighting, when I was in graduate school, the cohort that was doing that master's program to be elementary school teachers, I think it was at least half men. Oh, sorry, Claudia, sucks to be you. If not, there might have been slightly more men than women that were in that program. But anyway, it was fascinating because nobody really cared. Everyone was just like, wow, that's amazing, and you don't see that often, but that's great. Good job. And then everyone did their own thing. And I'm sure they're all wonderful teachers. They were great men. Some of them had kids already and they were going back to school. Some of them were young and doing it for the first time. I just want to get this chest. That's a lot of treasure chests. This room is full of monsters, though. If only there was a way to get all of those to string together, but I don't know if that would be possible, so I probably need to just take it for what it is. I'm telling stories anyway. No big deal. I'm not even really paying attention to what's going on. So, yes, circling back with all of my little hippie rants and about loving each other and focusing on relationships over material goods or status, this male nurse is amazing, you guys. So he is just so kind, and he's really cute. You could tell that when he was young, he was a looker. He was probably slinging some serious dick. He has the biggest blue eyes I've ever seen. He has a very well chiseled and defined face. He's not like super tall and super big like you think of someone when you think deep south country boy. Like, he's not the 6 foot tall like farmer's son or like farm man that you see a lot of. He's not skinny, but he's small. He's maybe like 5'9", 5'10", so, you know, about average or a little above average. He's petite. Slender, I would say, kind of thinner, but you could tell a little toned, like he probably runs or does a lot of climbing or hiking, those sorts of things. He doesn't lift, but he's like toned for his age. He looks his age, so it's not like, you know, you would never believe he's 56. Like, he genuinely looks like he's in his 50s, but there's like a seasoned wisdom to his eyes and to his face. He's very quiet. He does not talk very much at all. But when he does talk, you can tell he has such a good sense of humor. And I know I keep saying he's kind, and it almost sounds like, is he really that kind, or do you just want the duh, rabbit? Well, it's both, you guys. But he is just such a good person. So because he was born and raised in an area close-ish to here, a lot of our older patients, like those that are in their 80s and 90s, remember him from when he was a kid. And so they'll sometimes call us, we'll call him Steve. Sometimes they'll call our clinic and, you know, he's not even scheduled to see them. And they'll say things like, when is my Steve gonna come out and see me? Or, I really need Steve to come see me. It's like he just saw you yesterday and you're not even that sick. Like, you're getting over a cold and he's just coming out to make sure that all of your vitals are fine. Or for some of our patients that have wounds and he helps with their wound care, we'll have some of them calling every day and they'll be like, oh no, it's getting worse, even though he just saw them the day before. So of course, because he's so nice, he'll go any time of day or just whenever he gets a break in his schedule to see them, and it looks better than it did when he last saw them. But they're like, oh, well, I thought it smelled worse. They're like, oh dear, well, since you're here, can I make you some lunch? And it's like, you guys realize he has a job to do. He can't just come and touch your leg and look at your tits all day. So that was what I was starting to share with you guys at the end of our last episode. I was dying. Last week, one of our older ladies, she's 93 years old, and she wants him so badly. It's actually quite funny how often she calls just to hear how he's doing. Like, she'll just call to ask, oh, is he working today? He's not sick with the corona, is he? I just wanted to check up on my Steve. I can't wait till I see him next. And she's such a nice person. So, you know, we just, those of us who end up either fielding the call or we hear about it later, we just chuckle. Like, she doesn't mean any harm by it. I think she just really likes him. He might remind her of her son or maybe a former lover. I don't know. But so many of these women just are obsessed with him. And I think it is because it's not common to see such an older male nurse who's so tender and affectionate and caring. And I think part of it for him, and what really made me start to form hearts for him, he is, I think, widowed. He doesn't really talk about it too much, but he has been a single father and was raising his daughter all by himself for years and years. She's kind of one of those troubled teen types. Like, I don't know what she's going through, and, you know, I'm not even going to pretend to understand what she might have seen. Like, I don't know if the mom died from drug overdose or if she was just crazy and disappeared. Like, I don't know the details, but I know the way the mom left was bad. It had to have been for the court system to award father full custody. So whether the mom died or just up and left after being insane, I don't know. But apparently their daughter was really troubled by their mom, and that ended up, okay, I was trying to get a chain battle here. I'm not trying to go in and out of these all day, you guys. Come on, I got places to be, treasure chests to see. But anyway, so the daughter, I guess, kind of got into some stuff herself, and she ended up getting pregnant at 16 and gave birth to a daughter herself somewhat recently. Like, I don't think the baby's even 6 months old. So Steve has not only, as a single father, been working full-time, sometimes like on call and working in the middle of the night. If we have a patient that is on hospice care and is dying and the family calls at 3 in the morning and Steve is on call, guess who's going out to the house that's 3 hours away, but it's still in our district, and he's the one that's closest because the other people on call are either already at another patient's house or doing something else. Like, he'll go and he doesn't complain about it at all. So he works this really intensive nursing job and he makes house calls and he raises his teenage daughter by himself and now his granddaughter, and I found out his mom is sick and moved in with them too. So he's 3 generations of women that he's caring for. He is just, I feel like, come on, you guys, this man, if anyone deserves some dick for being a good person, I feel like everyone should spread their legs for Steve. Like, he deserves some pussy. Like, he's doing more than most of us, and he does it with a smile on his face, and he never complains. I love him so much. But anyway, so one of the old ladies, someone recently, I'll tell you guys, so she's the one that just loves him and calls all the time. I mean, honestly, that describes about 20 of our patients that call, always asking if he's coming to see them, even if he was just there the day before. Let's see. Oh, I do have this. Ambush. No, that's not a problem. It's the stuff where you get, 3,000 gold. Holler. Oh, there's a chest here. Let's find it. This is real nice, you guys. What are we going to get from all of this? We have, oh, 420 gold. Okay. I could have skipped that one. Not too impressed. I'm guessing that's going to be the big boy. Let's see. Oh, nothing to this one? No traps? 440 and a Raksha sword. Whoa. Hold on. We'll resume Steve's story here in a second. What is a Raksha sword? It's a great sword. Oh. A small sword said to be used by giants, but quite large for humans. Increases strength, but... Oh, it just increases strength? Nobody can use the great sword. Well, I mean, okay. I'm pretty sure it would be abilities? Yes. Pretty sure Gray can, but it's not ideal for him. So it's not something that John really needs to worry about. Wait a minute. You're level 3, but all those skills are level 2? John, what's up with that? I don't understand. Is that how it works? Do I need to be scaling skills? Or no, oh, it's just saying what's required. Okay, okay. I'm ridiculous. So yeah, just foil and long swords. If he was a castle knight, he could do that. I really like Frontier Guard. Castle Knight definitely makes it seem like this would be better because it's so much more diverse in terms of weapons you can use. But, I mean, whatever. And, you know, the best weapons that I even have across my entire party, they happen to be foils, and Castle Knight doesn't use foils. So, we're not going to worry about it. Raksha Sword, I'm sorry, you sound amazing, but you will be sold as soon as possible. 11 jewels, that's really not treasure game, but thank you. Anyway, I suppose, let's see what's in this one. Another Raksha Sword game! Why would it give us 2 of these? It's because I was talking smack and I was like, you're going to be sold. And it was like, oh yeah? Sell this. And then it gave me another one. Okay, I will. Not that I need the gold. What the heck? Wait. Wait. What is this? Y'all, I'm confused. Where am I? Do I need to go back?
Even the mightiest enemy has a weakness.
Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be a place where I'm going to get very lost. But I guess it's okay. At least we have each other, right? Okay, I have to finish the story. So, Steve, or the clinic got a call, and this old lady was looking for Steve, and she was wondering, like, oh, you know, when is he coming to see me? I can't wait. I'm not feeling well today. I think I have a fever. And she was saying, like, I think I might be in the early stages of the corona. Can he come and just make sure I'm okay? And he had just seen her earlier in the week, but he typically does see her twice a week, I believe. I don't know. I don't look at his schedule. I'm too busy juggling my own schedule. But anyway, so I gave him a call, and I was like, oh, you know, your girlfriend, one of your girlfriends called looking for you. Can you go check on her? And, of course, he was just as sweet as can be, and he was like, well, you know, I'm a little slammed today. If she calls back, tell her that I'll try to come see her before 6 p.m. So anyway, I didn't hear anything else for the rest of that day. I assumed he saw her, or maybe I just wasn't the one that fielded the call because I was juggling a lot of stuff with my own patients and a lot of the programming that I've been working on, and I've had a couple things just going on. So anyway, like the next day, Steve comes in, and he has to fill out reports if there's like even any possible risk of there being, well, there's nothing here. Okay, there is another one of these. So do I need to take this? We're going to try some things, you guys. We're going to see what happens and hope and pray that we're not going to be here for like 5 episodes because that would be obnoxious for all of us. I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's just see. Oh. So this took me back in here. So this is going to be a puzzle-based maze, it looks like. Okay, no problem. I'm ready, game. Bring it on. So I didn't hear anything for the rest of that day. The next day he comes in because he has to fill out... Okay, I really don't want to deal with you guys yet. Hold on. Let's try this one. Is there not a door? I gotta get... Let me in! Let's do this one instead. So one of them, the statue was not looking at the door, and that was the one we took to the treasure chest. This one, whoa, is looking at the door? What is this? 666 gold. Game, you are wildin'. I am not feeling this. Let's disarm this. Oh, Claudia, stop. You're messing around too much. And we got 420 gold. 420 and a silver mask. This should have said 69 gold. Silver mask. I think, oops, we've seen this before. A vizard of silver that completely conceals the face. Grants immunity to poison. Actually, Diana might have that on, or someone had that. I don't want to really remove. Well, I guess your fashionable helm. Oh, it's old news. I think I've seen this before. Someone had this, but they do not any longer. This grants immunity to darkness, and it increases your willpower. And this will it just grants immunity to poison, which doesn't make a huge difference. I think poison has not been that, I don't know, it hasn't been that big of a deal for our team. So I've not necessarily felt any heavy weight or impact from poison. It looks like this statue is more illuminated than the other one, does it not? But I can't seem to move anywhere. A pagan... What? Do I need to fight him to get through? Well, I can't even fight him. That's odd. What on earth? And then what's this floor? Floor 1? What's the floor? Oh my gosh, go away! You guys are tripping. That's all I have to say. Okay, so Steve has to fill out this little form. If there's ever a situation that could possibly be used against him or misconstrued as sexual harassment or blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's not often that he fills them out, especially for a lot of the older ladies, because they're old. They're just flirting with him and trying to enjoy themselves while they're on hospice or palliative care or dealing with extreme wounds and they're just in pain and all alone. You know, he doesn't really worry too much about them. If we have like a younger patient, like in their 40s or 50s, and they're flirting with him, he's much more on the ball about filling out like a report of potentially inappropriate conversations that they initiated with him. Anyway, so he came in to the clinic and he was talking to one of our clinic managers and he was saying, oh God, I need the form. And so I immediately just kind of, stuck my head out of my little office and I was like, oh really? Was it with your girlfriend who called looking for you yesterday? So, okay. I don't know everything that goes on with her. She's not a patient that I see. She doesn't really need any public health or health education services or just educational services in general. I got pure gold, didn't I? Let me pay attention for a second. Oh, I already have this. It's just another tempering material, so nothing too big. I kind of want to see, what did that lead to? Oh, I don't even have to interact with it. I just walk up to it and the door opens and I guess it grabs you. I just want to see what floor this is. Because if that's the case, then I might just need... This is floor 3. So this will take me back to floor 1. I guess we need to just go up the stairs. Because, yeah, we're back on floor 1. Okay. We're not messing around. The one candle's still lit. I guess let's just see. Oh, God. Bring it on. Are there more doors? Oh, my goodness. Y'all, this area is messing with my mind. So I was teasing him, and I was saying, oh, was it your girlfriend? And he kind of, smiled, gave this little cheeky grin, and rolled his eyes, and was like, oh, my goodness. So I don't know everything that she has slated to receive in terms of services. I just know that she's not on my caseload for anything. But I think she might be an amputee. I think she's a diabetic, so I believe one of her legs is missing. And I think she also... I want to say, oh, neither one of those are looking at the door. So am I supposed to go this way? Let me wait, and we'll just do this one here on the left. We're still on the first floor, but second section, I guess, of the stairs. So I'm pretty sure is a diabetic, extreme diabetic, and I think she has an amputated leg. I know she also struggles with wounds. Wait, this took me right back, even though I went in a different door. What? This is messing with me. I guess let's go up then and try the one on the right. That might be where we need to go, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Whatever. We've got time. We'll just keep on keeping on as usual. So I think she struggles with wounds in general just because she's not managing her diabetes too well. So actually, talking about it out loud, she probably could use some health education services for diabetes management and things like that. But I believe she has other more pressing things going on, and she's in her 90s. So, definitely I think at this point they're just trying to keep her comfortable and make sure that her final years are as happy and positive as possible. So, she has some sort of wound, and I guess it's either like right above her belly button or right around her belly button. It's on her stomach. So wait. This candle's lit now. Do I now need to go into this door? Let's just try it. Okay, or it's gonna disappear and continue to mess with me. Come back. I'm not playing these games with you. I know I am playing a video game, but I'm not trying to play additional games on top of this. So maybe that's what we needed to do, is go up and then this candle got lit. No. You're kidding. This took me back here. Wait, but that's the wrong side. Oh, what am I doing wrong? And now it's back to 1. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to go back up because it was when we took this floor. This is blowing my mind and messing with me. So this one's lit again. This is not facing the door. This one is also not facing the door. If this takes me back to the chest as well, I'm not going to take any of these side things anymore, or these side paths. I'm guessing they're meant to mess with you, and the statues are kind of indicating where they're going to send you. It just seems like this is a very wonky area. But I don't think it's that complicated as long as you're paying attention to the clues and to your surroundings. So, okay, but it seems like that's what's going on. All right, we're just going to keep going north then, unless there's something that changes drastically within our environment. I'm not going to mess with any of these side doors because it doesn't seem like there's a reason to. Unless, let me see, hold on. That one's facing that door. Okay, I know I said that was the last thing I was going to try, but let me see. Does this statue facing this door take me back to that blocked section that had the 2 chests? There wasn't the hand that came out and grabbed me. Let's see. Oh, it put me on the other side. Right? So I do need to pay attention to this. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm so lost and so confused. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay. All right, I need to finish this story before we're up on time. We've got a few minutes left. So, and this elephant, I think we've seen it before. I'm pretty sure we have. Yes, actually we have, and I think he does a lot of damage, and I don't want to deal with it. So, gotta get rid of him before he gets rid of me. This is the law of the jungle. I'm sorry, pure blood. Your blood will be spilled on the floor, where it will no longer be so pure. Oh, let's throw out a water blast. We got it. No big deal. So, she has a wound around her belly button, and typically, I guess when he sees her and he's providing wound care services to her, he just has her like lift up her stomach. He takes a look at it. He like helps her clean it out or makes sure, I don't know. Again, I don't know all the details for what's going on with her. But I guess when he went out to see her after she'd been calling, I don't know if she was just super horny or if she's losing her mind. I don't know what would possess this woman to do this. But she was wearing like a nightie, and not just any... Did this just take me back? All right, I'm done. We might miss some treasure, but I'm just going to keep going forward. I don't know what is going on, but we're running around, not at the speed of sound, and I'm just getting kicked back into rooms that we've seen time and time again, and I'm done. I've had my fill. Let's get lit like these candles. So she was wearing a nightie, and I'll just look and make sure there are no chests actually sitting in these halls, and it doesn't look like that's the case. So she was wearing a nightie, and it wasn't a sexy nightie, but maybe for her, it's like she was wearing a cute nightie instead of her usual kind of grubby pajamas that she just lays around in because she doesn't feel well and she's in her 90s. She shouldn't have to get dressed up for anybody. So he shows up, and he's there to provide her wound care, and he says the usual where he's like, okay, well, I need to see around your belly button or your belly. I guess you can't really lift it up because you're not wearing a shirt that can just easily be, hoisted up a little bit. And so she was like, oh, no big deal. My nightie just comes right undone. And she zipped down the front and wasn't wearing a bra. What? It just erased all of my... You're kidding. It erased all of the candles. Okay. Let me go back to where they're all lit. and then we'll see if there's something else we need to do there. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me nuts. So she unzips her nightie and wasn't wearing a bra, and like her tits just flop out, and she just like stares at him, makes eye contact, and doesn't break it, and is like, whoops. I was dying. We were all laughing our asses off on the floor, rolling, and he was like, you guys, this isn't funny. She showed me her tits. It was so uncomfortable. I mean, he doesn't care. He just was chuckling about it, but he's like, I have to fill out this report, because if she ever went and said that I unzipped her nightie and was looking at her breasts instead of treating her wound, like that could be a huge deal for him. So it's like, I have to fill this out like ASAP. But oh my God, we were all cracking up. And of course, she still calls looking for him all the time. She's a mess. And oh God, I get such a kick out of him and just how much everyone wants that duh, including me. So, you know, I can't talk shit. If I wasn't married and could show him my tits, I would be more than happy to. I mean, a breast exam. Come on, you guys. Gotta have your nursing friends help you out a little bit. I don't understand. All 6 of these are lit. Am I supposed to go somewhere? Am I supposed to do something? Game. Maybe now I'm supposed to take... Hold on. Maybe it'll be gone. Those little statues that were blocking the path. We're gonna try this. Oh crap. That's the wrong one, isn't it? The one that's not facing the door takes me back to, oh my God. Okay, I will do it on my own. I'll get all the candles relit just in case they no longer are. And then when we come back together in episode number 103, what we'll try to do is take a door where the statue is facing, but with all the candles lit. Because clearly the number of candles being lit is changing things, but I just haven't figured out quite yet what it's changing, but it could be because I'm talking about my work husbando. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. Until episode number 103, I hope you guys continue to do well, stay safe, wash your hands, don't eat your boogers. In general, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, will see you in just a moment in our next episode of Let's Blindly Play Through Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song. See you soon!